Okay, I'm getting quite a bit of noise harassment today, which is, always and constant. But I wanted to document the timestamp and the date today. I'm trying to grow my edges back out here and over here, as you can see. And later I will show you that the hair they cut off my head, they're not allowing to grow back. So I will show you that my hair is exactly the same length as it was last year when they cut it. Okay. We may or may not catch anything because when you live stream, they stop doing it. If I don't catch anything, I'll just delete the video. But once I get a second cell phone, I'll be live streaming all the time. Okay. You may or may not hear that bass coming from the other side of the wall. And you may or may not hear her or whoever's over there slamming the front door constantly. You may or may not. My handler has been trying very hard through videos and fake TIs to convince me that this is a government operation being performed against me, which is incorrect. This is also why she signed herself into an assisted living facility and is now pretending to have dementia in an attempt to establish an alibi for herself and disconnect her from my current situation and my entire life situation that she put me through, involving her criminal network that she's a willing participant in. So, she's trying all sorts of tactics, like trying to make me believe that there's some red triangle cult after me. And now she's trying to flip the script from the government to a cult. Yeah. So nothing's working out for her, and she just continues grasping at straws. You know, nothing's working out for her at all in the way that she intended it to, and it won't, because I'm educated on this now. I know what I'm looking for. I know what they're attempting to get out of the harassment. And it's all based on your reaction. Okay? It's all based on your reaction. If you don't give them a reaction, they just wasted their time. It's like they're trying to squeeze juice out of an orange that's already been juiced. They're not going to get anywhere. Right. They're a little slow on the intake, because in August I will be here 7 years in this apartment. So I found out what gang stalking and organized harassment was in this apartment in the year 2020. I moved in here in the year 2019. My boyfriend moved in here with me. When I confronted him about gang stalking, it was over. He was outed and he took off. Made it look like it was my issue, you know. I know that my ex and my handler know each other. I know that they're both part of this network. And I do presume that my ex is a wanted serial killer from Michigan from 1977. And I do believe the only reason he's not captured yet is because of this network. Every attempt I've made to try to expose this man to Michigan authorities has been intercepted through my phone, through fax, through mail, and an attempt at the library using their computer. I have been trying to notify Michigan authorities about this man since 2017, 2018, around there, 2017, 2018. Again, I didn't know about gang stalking until 2020, so I actually thought that I was talking to actual detectives on the case, and Michigan authorities, but and I thought that he was being investigated, but he wasn't. My phone calls were being redirected to perps. My mail was being intercepted, and when I went to the library to use their computer, they came in and mentally hygiene arrested me with fake perp cops and brought me to a fake perp mental hospital for a month, just for being in the library trying to contact the FBI about a possible crime. not bothering anybody. I was mentally hygiene arrested right inside the library and kidnapped for a month. Okay. Held against my will for a month over trying to report a possible crime to the FBI. Now, I ask you, if the government's involved in this, why wouldn't they have waited till I got home? Why was it so important that I not contact the FBI? Because obviously that's what they were trying to stop when they did that. Okay. It was evident then, and it's evident now that that's what they were doing. Okay. My ex-boyfriend is the Oakland County child killer from Oakland County, Michigan. Killed 4 children in the winter of 1976 and 1977. Never captured. Still lives in his playground. He's got an apartment here in Rochester, New York, and in Michigan, and who knows how many others in between. Now, before I moved to Michigan with this man, I did move there with him for 5 months. I thought that he had already been investigated and cleared because I had thought that I was talking to real Michigan authorities. Right. I didn't find out that I was being bamboozled until 2020. But I'll tell you what, people, if we can take this guy down, who's a wanted man for 48 years, I'll be happy to tell the world how he was able to get away with it. And then guess what? The whole gang stalking operation gets exposed, doesn't it? That's all right. My handler made a big mistake hiring that man to be my honeypot. A big mistake. And I'm pretty sure she knows it now. Because they ain't looking for her, but they are looking for him. And when they find him, they're going to find her. Seriously underestimated me on that one. Big time. Big screw up, lady. They might not be looking for no gang stalkers, but they're definitely still looking for the Oakland County child killer. I can tell you that. Okay, I keep up on the story. Yeah, they're still looking for him. Yeah. Yes, ma'am. He's going to lead them straight to you. Okay, God works in mysterious ways, doesn't he, honey? It's exactly what's going to happen. Watch. I guarantee it. This might just be the miracle all targeted individuals have been waiting for. Prime handler makes serious mistake. Leads to downfall of criminal network. Front page news. Hey, Carl. Too bad Barry King didn't find out who killed his son before you killed him on your birthday on November 19th, huh? Thinking he was the last one in the world looking for you? Yeah, that's all right. He's in heaven hugging his son right now. He knows who did it now. He's got his answers. The rest of the world's about to find out who it is too. Messed with the wrong chick lady. You're gonna tell lies about me? I'm gonna tell the truth about your ass. You can freaking take that to the bank. Okay? That's alright. The truth prevails every time. Always has, always will. The truth always comes out eventually. Well, guess what? It's truth time. I know who the OCCK is. And I'm not keeping my mouth shut anymore. And one of these days, my message is going to fall on the correct ears. That's right, lady. TikTok. These people have been trying to make me homeless for 2 years now. They tried the whole schizophrenic thing with me. And I gave them a run for their money with that. Alright? That isn't going to work for them any longer. It was taken out of my record. And because they knew they didn't want the heat that was going to come down on them over a false diagnosis. Okay? They tried the suicide thing on me. Didn't work. Now they're trying the homeless thing on me. Okay? That's been going on for 2 years now. 2 years straight. These people have been trying to make me homeless. 2 years straight. 2 years straight. Every single day for 2 years. Okay? They come in, they steal my supplies out of my home. They steal my food out of my refrigerator. I'm constantly replacing coffee, half and half, stevia, food, cat food, things that they've stolen. Constantly spending money on things that I should not have to spend money on because I already had them in the house. And that's how they do it. That's how they put you on the street. Right. I'm totally broke right now. I have no money at all. I borrowed $25 from somebody like 3 nights ago. They stole the coffee the next day after I borrowed the money to buy the coffee. It never stops. It never, ever, ever stops. The theft and vandalism and noise harassment and tampering with my accounts and my things and my life, it never stops. Ever. It's 24-hour, 7-day-a-week harassment. Okay. And she bought the deluxe package. All right. Or total annihilation package, you know, whatever you want to call it. I'm not allowed to have a job. If I am allowed to land a job, I'm not allowed to keep it. And I'm workplace mobbed. I also have to deal with harassment from the bus drivers getting to and from work. So that just became a big hassle for me. So I'm still looking for a job, but not as actively as I was before, because I looked for a job for 6 months straight, every single day, for 8 hours a day, and they wouldn't even hire me at any Dunkin' Donuts, any Starbucks, any Tim Hortons, even places I had interviews at, and second interviews. It was all part of the harassment. Oh, you only think you're getting a job. No. Last summer I worked at a furniture store, and the entire thing was a gang stalking skit from hire to fire. The entire thing. Which I didn't realize till after I was out of the situation. That's definitely a video for a separate subject, because that's a subject on its own. The workplace harassment at the furniture store. That's a story that needs to be told, and I will tell it another day. I put my Cash App online and I try to ask for donations. I don't know if people are not seeing, you know, I don't know if they're blocking my post but I'm not able to really get any help from anybody. When I try to sell things on Facebook Marketplace, they block my sales so that I have no chance of getting money in any way. So they still owe me $4,000 that they stole from me from Social Security. They still owe that to me. I've been trying to get it back for 2 years now. I'm still attempting to get that back. I know that it's a mistake. I have proof that it's a mistake. But they're not looking to help me anytime soon. Alright. Because that keeps getting brushed under the rug. the gang stalking idiot that worked at the place that their Social Security is claiming I was overpaid at, must have overstated my hours fraudulently because he knew that I had to stay at 24 hours a week, which I diligently did. So there's no way I was overpaid by $4,000 at the deli that I worked at. There's no way that that happened. So I will get that $4,000 back. I don't care how much heat I have to bring down on people to get it. I will get it. I need it, and it's mine, and I will get it. I gotta add some names on there that you don't want on there to get that money. Well, heck, it worked before, didn't it? Okay, well, I could do it again. I will get that $4,000 back that you stole. And it was stolen. I'm not going to be harassed out of my apartment. Not with backyard noise, not with bass noise, not with vehicular harassment noise, not with theft, vandalism, or anything else that you're doing in my home. Does not matter where I live. You're going to be there. You're going to still be harassing me. It doesn't matter where I live. This has been going on since my very first apartment when I was 21. There was a guy that lived up above us that used to give us a hard time all the time and knock on the floor. Well, I'm pretty sure I know who that was. Okay. This has been going on my entire life since I was at least age 17. This has been going on. Okay. That's 40 years of gang stalking and harassment, which may have started off as Zersetzung. Okay. May have started off as that. But I still know who my handler is regardless. It doesn't matter. Okay, the government doesn't give two shits about my cosmetics like this one does. Okay. She backed herself into a tight little corner. She don't know how to get herself out of it now. Well, why don't you just fake your death like your fucking brother did? Huh? Yeah, I know all about it. Nice big fat insurance scam, right? Yeah, I know all about it. And probably Ann too. Know all about that too. Right. Great. Why don't you just pull one of those maneuvers? Because I don't see you getting out of this any other way, lady. Okay. Go ahead, fake your death. If that's even really even you in that freaking nursing home and not somebody dressed like you. Okay. Wouldn't fucking surprise me one bit. Miss Baby Powder Capsule. What's that for? Putting on and taking off silicone outfits? Yeah, I bet. That silicone outfit baby powder capsule can be found in the basement at 4595 White Road in Honeoye. And no, she did not donate her hair to Locks of Love. She had a wig made out of her hair for her double to wear in case they ever wanted DNA. Isn't that right, lady? Or you got wires under that thing for your remote neural monitoring. Which one is it? It's one of the two, bitch. Whatever. If anybody wants to donate $20 to me so I could buy pizza for dinner, my Cash App is listed on my channel. I'm going to turn this off because I want to use my phone. That's why I want to get a second cell phone so I can live stream 24/7 while still using my phone. But now I want to use my phone. Okay. Now I want to use my phone. Talk to you guys later.